I remember exactly 20 years ago when I climbed for my first time the Eiger North Face. We drove to Domodossola before and I bought a brand new pair of Scarpa Vega, a plastic boot, and it was state of the art by the time. And when we climbed it in summer, we had a lot of water and the waterfall chimney was really a waterfall. And these plastic boots, they were really great because they were really like very good in the water. The water gets in and it just stayed and didn't get out. So that was by the time the state of the art of climbing boots. Since then, climbing got different. In the 90s, we started with dry tooling. This completely changed the whole evolution of climbing because before, in mountaineering, you always had to climb with bare hands in cold conditions. And now we started to use ice axes. And this changed the whole game a lot. In cold conditions, you didn't have to take off the gloves. And also, you start to climb with crampons in the rock. Before, always you took off the crampons. And now we started to use crampons because they're more precise even in rock. Okay, you don't have the same friction, but you just have to use them differently. And also, like this, the shoes, they changed a lot in the whole game of mountaineering. And I think the new Phantom line, that's really the boot that follows the evolution of climbing. It started in 2002. I remember I got the first Phantom Light and the Phantom 8000. We were on an expedition to go to Janu, me and Erhard Loretan, and we were really psyched about these boots. They were really like something new and something different. But the problem was they didn't last really long. After the first 5 days of expeditions, already my zipper broke and I had just open boots. Since then, of course, the whole product got much better. But the whole idea, I think, of this construction with a gaiter and the liner boot started even earlier. I had a pair of Cumbre with a gaiter in spring 2002 to go to Alaska. This boot didn't really work, so I used still a plastic boot, the Scarpa Omega, which was by the time the lightest plastic boot in the range of Scarpa. But then the evolution went on this whole Phantom line, and it got better and better. And Simone Marcon and by the time Romolo Notaris, they were pushing a lot on this line, and they were believing that that's gonna work. It took a couple of years until the whole market was accepting a construction, a boot like this, because a lot of people had their concerns and still using just regular leather boots. But I think since then, right now, people really looking forward to have this kind of a construction. It gives a lot of more opportunities to build a lighter boot, a waterproof boot, and this is where climbing will continue. I think it will be even more lighter and even more faster. You see people right now on Mont Blanc, they're using not mountaineering boots, they're using running boots, and this works perfect. And I think this will be the future. And this will be also for Scarpa. We have to move on also in this direction. Now with the Phantom line, we are really good on the mountaineering range, but I think the progress is not stopped yet. We have to keep moving and changing details on the whole line. And for sure, we also have to think about new products.